Alright, so we're back at the Henry Loop. Finally. Rocal 219 here. So there's a tree stand. I've got cameras set up down through this trail. If you remember from last year, that tree back over there is where I shot the buck. Came back through there. Well, now they've marked this off. So they must have came in here and did some gauging of property. So that stinks. So that's the end of the property there. Back in the day, I used to hunt all this. My tree stand was right there, but now that tree's there. There's the old scrape right here by this mangled tree. Walked over there. There's a lot of deer sign there. Had to clear out this trail here. All this stuff through here. This is garbage that's been left over from the years. I don't want to disturb it. But I used to have my food plot that way. But if you can see, this big tree fell. And guess what? There goes the food plot. So now the food plot will probably be here off in this area after I move all this brush. A little bit of poison ivy over there. The food plot would be here, and then the tree stand is there. I'll shave these branches here so I can get a clear shot, or just take that tree out. I don't want to do too much dynamic stuff. I want it to kind of stay the way it is, so it's not like, oh, there's people been back here. That's the animals. Again, this is a nice trail up through here that they made themselves that comes off of there. The only problem is now that I can't hunt that area because it's all been zoned, I have to wait to see what comes over that hill. I did find my other ladders for the stand that's up now, so that would give me another 5 feet to see above this hill. Because what got me last year is the deer came off this hill and they were just right there. I didn't see them coming, barely heard them coming. The only way I heard the big buck that I shot last year is because he was grunting, and I could hear him over the hill grunting. Other than that, not so much. And back through here is a trail to get to the tree stand. I used to have a trail through here, but this is all overgrown. Branches are down anywhere. I mean, there's trees down all over. There's the field that you got some pictures of and some video of. Last few years, me and Sharkbait would hunt back here. But there's still a lot of work to be done through here. Again, the food plot area is going to need a lot of work. This is going to take time to do this, which really stinks. Because I had a real nice spot back over here where I cleared it all out, turned the dirt, all that jazz. So I got cameras all around this perimeter of the tree stand. The only problem is now you can't go over there. That's marked off. So a lot of these deer come off the ag fields, and the does and the fawns will bed this way as the bucks make their way through the other ag field down over here, and they'll work their way to get to the does and heat. Back over there is another good spot where I've sat and seen deer, but there's just, you can see it right here, there's just massive trees down. There's another massive tree down. That was the route to get to the tree stand, so I had to make a new one here today to get to the tree stand. So there's a lot of work to be done. I'm so behind. There's really nothing else I can do, but hopefully either Sean the researcher, I don't really want to drag Sean's dad out here. because it's so hot. He's got health problems. There's a lot of work to be done over here. This stuff has been sitting here for decades. This stuff here. I've stuck a camera on here and seen deer off of this path here. This used to be a path, but as you can see, there's another massive tree down here, plus a bunch of limbs. So that's probably, hopefully, doesn't get turned into a foxhole den. Them foxes like to burrow up under that. That's not going to be good. A lot of woodpeckers. Show you a lot of woodpecker damage. I have to watch this tree over the next year or so, because this one, a lot of this stuff gets damaged from woodpeckers. This tree didn't nearly have this much damage on it, but you can see down there, there's a little spider's den. But right here, look at that. All the way up. All the way up that big old tree. This is the one I was originally going to put the tree stand on, but now it's all rotted out. Pretty bad. Yeah, that's woodpeckers for you. And again, I have to really pay attention to this, because the tree stand's right there. It's leaning this way. So, I mean, if it falls that way, it falls that way. I just don't want it to fall this way. It's going to take everything out. That's a massive tree. Right here is another tree that's down, knocked down. Right here is a point. There you can see where they marked a spot there with the ribbon. So you can't go beyond that side of the ribbon. You're really going to have to pay attention walking out through here. And that's another reason why it really sucked shooting the deer right there, because then it took off that way. And if it doesn't fall right away, you're SOL, and you're going to have to go find it and then ask permission. And again, I've talked about this at nauseum. You know, around here, a lot of these people that own all the fields and all this, the families don't want to deal with it when the farmers pass away, so they sell it off and it gets developed. And that's what we're heading into right now on this side of the area. But boy, this is gonna suck, clearing all this. But it's got to be done. Hopefully I can get this done soon. I had put this bottle on here for a reference in the dark, right here. And I put it on this branch here, but it's grown. But I put that bottle in there to mark it at night, so if I just flash a little bit of light, it'll glare off of there so I don't get lost. Walking on the other people's properties, no bueno out here in the country. Bad things can happen. But no poison ivy on the tree stand. That's a plus. Not like the year before. But again, this tree is down. So all these trees must have, when this tree fell, hit this tree hit that tree, and then that's a limb that came off of this tree right here that's leaning now. And then you can see all those trees back there. They were all up last year, now they're all down, especially this one that runs right through here. That's not good. Trees are getting older. The woodpeckers are really doing a number on some of these trees back here. You see here on this tree right here, there's a hole. So a lot of work to be done. Got about a month and a half. I got the seed, the plant, all kinds of other stuff. Get my pinky out of the way. Here's an engine. If you need an engine, let me know. I'll dig it out. But that's it. So we got the cameras up. Oh, look at that. Woodpeckers went to town on that one. You can see those 3 holes there. That sucks. What is that? Squirrel. Uh-oh. Too big to be a bird. Hopefully it's not a coyote or a fox. Hate to start laying around. Anyways, let me get out of here. So, a lot of stuff to do back here. Just don't want to do it all. Show you that big debacle there. That's a tree that fell down. You can see it kind of leaning and all the branches broke. That's not safe. So there it is, a 2023 spot. Needs a lot of work.